What's up, Felicity Reds, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to be playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I am going to basically show you the game and how I play it. I've pretty much gone through all the worlds through the secret exits, so I'm just going to show you that, and I'll start off at the beginning and make my way through the game just to show you how well I am good at this game, because this has been a game that I've been playing since my childhood, and recently I just got my Wii back along with the Mario disc so I can play it again. So I wanted to make a video showing you guys when you play the game, as I promised you I would. So here we are. It's just me playing today. Eventually I want to get another Wii remote so my mom can play it with me. Let's go to World 1. I also have the volume lowered just to avoid potential copyright. If I still get copyright, it's not the end of the world. As long as it doesn't, affect the video or anything, I don't care. So, I'll show you how I get through this game. Of course, World 1 is a piece of cake. Especially the first level, it is extremely easy. I already got all the star coins in World 1, but I'm trying to get the rest of them in the other worlds, but it's not that easy. I gotta keep on practicing. Like, I know where some of the star coins are, but it's just been hard. Like, every time I tried to get them, like, I've been losing my life because of it, in the game. So, I'm still trying. It's going to take time, but practice will make it perfect, so. And I love this propeller costume as well, this propeller suit. This is really, really cool. I really love that. And there's the Midway flag. I wanted to do a tutorial of how to play the game, but that would be a lot of work, so I figured I'd just show you how I play it. Because I wanted to make a video showing all the star coins and secret exits, but that's going to be a ton of work. Like I said, I haven't played this game in years, so I got to get used to everything fully again before I do that, at least. I mean, I would possibly like to do that. That would be cool, but like I said, it's going to be a lot of work. But I'll try to do it eventually for you guys if I can. No promises, though. I mean, there's tons of tutorials on YouTube anyways, but maybe I could make a video on it in the future, but we'll see. No promises. But I just wanted to make this video just to show you me playing the game. I'm going through the majority of the worlds. I'll definitely show you a couple levels through every world. So which one should I go through next? We'll do this one. I'm going to keep this propeller because it's really, really useful for me. And this level Yoshi is in as well, so that's really, really cool. There's Yoshi. Now stuff happens sometimes, even when you're good at the game, sometimes that stuff is bound to happen. But I would rather take damage any day than lose my life. Because taking damage is not... I mean, it can help you lose a life, but if you can pass the level... Because World 1 is a piece of cake. Like, I've never really lost a life in World 1 except when I was playing the castle. And I fell in the lava a few times. So it's been forever since I last played, so... yeah. Off Yoshi for a second so I can defeat these hammer bros. Because if I go through here with Yoshi, I might lose my Yoshi. I don't want that. Actually, I do have a better idea that I will need Yoshi for. If I do this... No! Oh man, I lost my Yoshi, but that's what you get. I can go back and get another Yoshi. That's another thing, if you lose one of your Yoshis, because the main Yoshi is the green one, right? But if you lose that one, then there are different color Yoshis as well you can get, which is pretty cool. There's this blue one, and then there's also a yellow one. So, it's pretty nice. You can get different color Yoshis. Alright, course is cleared. Now I'll show you the water level. This level is pretty cool. But it's a little bit trickier, just a little bit. Because you have a lot of those fishes roaming around, and it makes it a little bit harder to get through the level. Now, if you want to get all the star coins in this one, the ice flower is very useful to help, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, I already collected all the star coins in this one, so I don't really need to worry about that. I just want to show you how I get through the level. And of course, I want to show you me playing the game, which is the main point of the video. I can just swim underneath to avoid them if I can. You see the pipes where it's blowing out bubbles? Those push you down or up depending on if the pipe is coming from above or below. Obviously, if it's coming from the bottom, it's going to push you up. If it's coming from the top, it's going to push you down. There's something to be mindful of if there's an enemy right above or below that. You know, if you're pushed up or down, you can come in contact with that enemy. And you can lose your item or become small. Even that one there, you see, I lost my fire flower thing, but now I have the ice flower thing, so I can freeze these guys now. Instead of shooting them with the fire balls. See, up here you got the star coin, you gotta freeze one of these guys. I'll just show you for the heck of it. I don't really have to do it, but I would like to show you. And now you have access up here after freezing them. So that's really, really cool. have these blue fishies here. These ones will follow you everywhere. They will chase you. So you gotta be careful with these ones, because they will. I want to get that one up down there, but I gotta deal with these guys first. And I can't defeat them. Here, I got that one up. Alright, now let's get out of here and complete the level. Alright. Now I'm going to show you World 2. Yeah, we'll do it in order. Actually, I'll show you the enemy course first. I'll do the enemy course, and then we're going to go to World 2. Because I forgot about that. I'll show you the enemy course. How I get through this. I can't cheat. I don't have my item with me. So you just have to get all these buttons. And then Toad will give you 3 mushrooms. So let's say you're tiny. You can use those mushrooms to keep you big. Okay, so now we're going to go to World 2. I already have all the worlds unlocked, but I want to show you the worlds in order and just show some of the levels. Hopefully I don't die in these either, because obviously World 2 is a little bit harder than World 1. But at least I started with my mushroom. A lot of times you start a level, you're already small. So since I'm already big, that means when I go to get my item, I'm going to have something different than the mushroom. There we go. I'm not dying. No way. You gotta make it through this. I'm not doing every single level, I'm just doing some of them, just to show you. I remember playing this game when I was 7 years old. I remember when my Uncle Roger was alive, and my mom bought a Nintendo Wii from Walmart, and this game might have came with it, I don't remember. I think she bought it separately. And of course when I first played it, I was struggling like crazy. Even the first level in World 1 was very hard. You know, because I didn't know how to use the remote, you know, so I was struggling, and I kept on getting game overs, and it was pretty crazy. And then eventually I got used to the remote, because of course, you don't know how to use that, of course you're going to struggle at first, but then you eventually get into the hang of it, and then you know how to play it, you know, so, of course I got used to it, and then I aced it. It's not like I still don't die once in a while. I do, but it's not like every time like it was before when I first got it. I legit didn't know the buttons of the remote. Not at all. I don't even think I knew how to hold it either. Like, I think I always held it vertically, but you have to hold it horizontally. My star coin is a pain in the butt to get, so I'm not going to worry about that. That's one of the star coins I was talking about. I don't want to die here, so I'm waiting. Alright. And I made it. Look at that. I told you I would make it. Because this is a little bit challenging. Believe me. Of course, it's also fun to play it, but it is a bit challenging because you're literally... I'll show you this one. This one is even worse. It may be a little bit easier, at least. There's not much to fall into like the other one, but... This one is the underground level. And because it's so dark, you may not see the enemies, but the fireballs, when you shoot fireballs, that does help you see a little bit. Now, generally, certain levels give you lights. Like, there's a certain light block you can use, and those will help you see through if you're having trouble. But this one, you pretty much have to use your fireballs to help you see through the level. You have these flowers shooting fire at you, and you have to avoid it as much as you can. Because I have my fireball right now, right? My fire flower suit. If I come in contact with those fireballs, I'm gonna lose it. Same with this fire there, you gotta avoid that. That's the thing I really hate, it can be so dark you don't see nothing, and then boom. That's waiting for something to happen to you. But of course, it's all these fireballs that are obviously, you see them before they come, so it's not a big deal. Your goal is to avoid coming in contact with enemies or, you know, fireballs or whatever as much as possible, because I'm gonna run and try to defeat him. Perfect. Now I can grab this. Fireballs back. This game is a lot of fun though, I'll tell you that much. And certain levels are very challenging, but it is a fun game. All right. And Yoshi is in this one as well. And that's what you gotta look out for, that guy. And it's rather difficult to avoid those spiky things, whatever they're called, I don't. Now if you defeat him, you can actually get on the cloud. This is the first time of me doing this in the game in a long time as well. Eventually, however, the cloud unfortunately wears out. And that's what makes this so challenging. You got this guy throwing these spikes at you. Come on. No, I don't want to lose my Yoshi. No, no, no. I just want to make it through and get the heck out of here. No, no, no. Come on. That's one thing it's worth taking damage for. Yoshi. Oh, I'm going to lose him. Dang it. I'm sad. I didn't want to lose Yoshi. Alright. We want to take the safer suggestion and stay under. Because if I went on the top, I would have definitely came in contact. But now it's almost like you can jump over them. And now we're at the finish line. Boom. Just like that. Another level has been cleared in World 2. Right, so let's go to World 3. In this level, you need your penguin suit, or else you're going to slip everywhere. See, I'm pretty darn good at it, though, even though I'm obviously not perfect, but I'm still pretty darn good. And after all these years, you gotta expect me to be pretty darn decent. You know, it's my childhood game. Of course I'm gonna be somewhat decent at it, at least. But of course, it's been years since I played it. Like, I haven't played this since we moved out of our old house, so it has been a while. You know? And that's why I had to get used to playing it again. Oh, come on. It's not fair. Why don't you take that? Now I'll be slipping all over the place. Let me show you the ghost house. Now the trick for these blues, if you don't want them to follow you, you want to have Mario facing towards them. It's a little trick. Unfortunately, shooting fireballs at them will not defeat them. See, the blue will come towards me if I'm looking away. But if I face them all of a sudden, then they hide. Kinda looks like they're playing peekaboo. Now here, I just move back and forth. Because if I stay in one direction, one side of the blue is going to come towards me. So I like to keep on moving to avoid that. And that's how you get down here without taking damage from them. And then we can go through the door. And just like that, we're done. That simple. It's a little bit challenging. Even I had to get used to it again, you know, after a few years. And then I got the hang of it, so yeah. Not bad. I'll show you the tower in one of the worlds, but not this one. Probably, maybe World 5 or something like that. Yeah, we'll go to World 4 now. I don't want to spend longer in other worlds than I do in a certain world because I want everything to be equal. You know, I want to be in the world, in each world equally. This is the one where the fishies jump at you. So I'm definitely going to need this. And that will help me defeat them if I don't come in contact with them while I'm trying to defeat them. Of course, you can jump on them to defeat them as well. That will also work. That's what I'm trying to say. You might come in contact. I'm gonna just come up here. Go back up here. Take damage, of course. The cool thing with the midway flag, if you're small, once you get the midway flag, then you're big again. And now I have my fireballs back to keep on shooting at these guys. And let's not take damage again. If we do, we do, but our goal is not to. But, you know, things happen. You gotta be a really good pro at this and ace it like crazy. To be really good at not taking damage at all. Just like with the super guy, which I'll show you that as well later on. The super guide is very, very useful. If you're struggling getting through a certain level, super guide is a lifesaver for you. And it does help you get through. And I made it. every time I get small like that, I worry I'm gonna die. Because if you're small, if you take damage, that's it, you're done. So here's another water level. Similar to the one that is in World 1. It's a tiny bit different, just a little bit. I'll show you. These blue fishies again, they follow you. And this one has those little things that shoot out of the pipes. And later on in the level, what happens is, especially when you are trying to get through and there's pipes that are blowing bubbles out, if I'm small, I could get killed by that. There's a gold pipe I want to go down. I want to show you something. Look at that giant fish. He will try to eat you. Look at this. He ate me. And now I lost a life. I should have another mushroom here, and I do. I have like 12 of them. That's great. It's useful to have a ton of mushrooms. That keeps you big. Every time you lose a life, you go back to the items, and you have a, and we start off at the midway flag, which is great. Let's finish the level here and get through it. Hopefully these guys don't touch me, because then I'll become small. I don't want that. I want my fireball back. See, this is why it's hard, because you got all these pipes blowing bubbles out. Like, basically, it's water blowing out of them. That's what makes it hard. Good, I got this back. No, come on! That is just not right. Especially when you get your item back and then you lose it immediately after that. That is just rough. Let me tell you. Come on, I want to get down. Alright, I made it. Shoot. Oh, can these guys go away? Look, I'm small. I'm gonna... Okay, I made it. Thank God. I was worried right there. Look, I'm small. So I'm in danger. You know? Alright, let's do World 5. Some levels in here are really tricky as well, because it has this purple poison or whatever. But I'll just walk you through some of them and I'll show you levels, and hopefully I'll pass it and I won't get killed, you know, because that would be sad. Like, at least I have a mushroom and that... You know, I'm big, and if I come in contact with enemies while I'm big, like for example, if I have an item, then I will survive. I won't die unless I lose my, like if I lose my mushroom, and then I get in contact again, then I'm done. shoot. Now I'm really screwed. Wow, that's incredible. Shows you how I am really good at this game. Even though I'm small, I'm still making it through. Like, I think I'm gonna die, and I just keep on surviving this. Wow, that was so close, too. Like, that was really close. And then here you got these vines, which are really cool. You just want to make sure when you fall off, you don't accidentally fall in those holes, because then you lose a life. And obviously you don't want that to happen. Even though I have 30 lives, but I haven't been losing my life yet, and I want to keep it that way. I've only taken damage, but sometimes it's hard to keep that from happening. Like, unless you're like 1,000,000% the biggest pro ever at this game, where you know how to ace it well, and you know 100% all the tricks, then you'll be lucky. Now I can shoot these guys down. I can take my fireball and just aim it towards them to defeat them. And no, I don't mean that in any violent way, so don't take this seriously, any snowflakes out there. I'm talking about in the game when I'm trying to defeat these guys. And that's what helped me get through the level. I love these vines. These vines are really cool. Look at that. Look at me swinging. But World 5 is interesting, not to mention it has those little cactus things with the pricks that kind of trap you. I mean, it's a little frustrating, but it is also kind of cool, to be honest. See that over there? It pretty much locks you, so you can't get through. That level there I haven't done yet is very, very hard. But let me show you the tower. I'll show you the tower. I haven't showed you the towers yet. But I'll show you the tower here in World 5. I'll just give you a little glimpse of what a tower will look like in one of the worlds. I'm actually going to grab the ice flower for this because I'm going to need that. Because to help get rid of the dry bones, the fireballs don't really help you. Take this and shoot it right there. See that blue star coin there? That means I've already collected it previously. And it's been hard trying to get all the star coins. Of course, I want to get all of them because that will help me get to courses in World 9 after I completely get through World 8. But for most of the worlds, it's a little bit trickier. World 1 is obviously the easiest. A tiny bit challenging, but it is a lot easier than, it's a lot easier than the rest of the worlds are, that's for sure. It's a lot of the star coins are even hidden, and they're hard to find, and that's why you have trouble getting to them. I want that ice flower. Where did it go? Oh man, it ran away from me. I can't find it now. So now I'm in danger of dying. I'm probably gonna die. I'll be shocked if I make it through this. I will be shocked. Just have to avoid those spikes as much as I can. I really gotta pay attention. And I should be okay. And not to mention, you gotta avoid the dry bones, because those can hurt you too. Whenever you're small, you are in danger. And that's what makes the game hard and challenging. You know, I have like a lot of lives, but I want to make it through, you know. I don't have a item anymore, so. Oh nice, look at that, I got my mushroom back. Okay, is there something in here? No, it's just a coin. Oh, 1 up. I'll definitely take that. Alright. See, this is not the easiest. That's for sure. This is rather hard. This is pretty darn tricky. Especially when you're small, that's when you have anxiety. Because you're like when you're small, you're 95% likely to get killed. But when you actually are big, and especially when you have an item, you're most likely to get through it. As long as you quickly don't come in contact with any enemies or anything like that, you'll be okay. So now we're fighting the boss. You gotta stomp on him 3 times to defeat him and win the level. And I did it, just like that. Success. So that's a tutorial of one of the towers. So now we'll go to, I'd show you more of these, but a lot of them are blocked off. And the enemy course in this one is one of those piranha flower things, whatever you call it. I'll show you the castle in one of them too. Okay, World 6. Let's I'll try to do an easier level if I can. I know which one I'm gonna do. We're gonna go to this one. You just go down the pipe, just like that. To get up here, we have to we press that, and then the water rages and it lifts us up. You want to avoid these things here. That will definitely harm you. And you wait. And then we defeat them. This level here is semi-hard, but it's not overly hard. I mean, here's where it becomes even more challenging, however. As I speed through, the water kind of does stop you. That to help me get up here. Yes. Alright. There we go, perfect. And there we go, folks. There we go. I'm actually going to get through these quicker because I don't want this video to be too long. We're already 47 minutes in the video, so I want to get through this quicker. So what we'll do now is we will actually we'll do this level. And then I'm done with World 6. How dare you do that to me? How am I going to defeat you now? Obviously the water raising makes it even harder. Alright, let's do World 7. Make sure I grab my mushroom. There we go. Now I'm big again. Okay, World 7, here we go. I gotta defeat you. Oh my god. You know what? Let's try to get to this level here. This one I am trying to get through. And I keep on getting killed. So let's see if we can actually get through it this time. I need my propeller suit. Maybe this one has that. Oh, come on. I don't have my propeller suit. That would help me through this. The little ones help you get up, and the big ones just drop you down, basically. See that? One up. That's pretty good. I like getting one-ups. One-ups are awesome. This one really requires concentration because if you fall off of these things, that's a good example. That's what keeps on happening to me. That's why I can't get through this one. And like I really want my propeller suit. Like I want it so badly. Because that will definitely help me through this. I'll just show you a level that I already got through myself. And the goal is to do so without taking damage. This one I believe does have a propeller suit. It does, yeah. That's wonderful. So, get up there. Alright, not bad. Just got to avoid those things, whatever they call them. These things always have weird names, and I can never remember what their names are. But you definitely don't want to come in contact with them. If that happens to me, I will lose my propeller. And I'll be mad. I legit love this thing. This helps me fly all the way up. I will not be a happy camper if I lose that. Shoot. Thank goodness, I almost lost it there. I almost lost my thing, but I didn't. And basically all you gotta do is just jump over them. You just gotta, jump over them and avoid them like that. And then you got a big one. Obviously that's what makes it hard, folks. You have to avoid them at all costs. I don't want that. I want my propeller. I want to keep my propeller. And boom, I made it. I made it. I am proud. If that just gives you a little idea of what World 7 looks like. I was able to get to these levels, but they were painfully hard, especially this one right here. So I'm not gonna. Those levels are pretty darn tricky, and the Ghost House I think I was able to make it through, but that was a little bit tricky. I want to show the castle. But I have to get this friggin' thing first. And I did it. I lost my propeller, unfortunately, but I still made it. Alright, let's go. If I die, then I die, but I just want to show you as much as I can. Halfway through, not bad. It's gonna get harder though, believe me. It only gets worse. Just when you think it's easy, it gets harder. come here and you want to shrink like that to avoid the thing. And get up and hope there's an item in here, and there is. My life is great. As long as I don't lose it. And that's why I shrink like this. But here's where you're really in danger. Once you get on those things there, you really gotta go fast. And look, I survived. I was able to survive. There's been numerous times where I went through this level and I lost my item before I could get to here, so I legit nearly died. I almost had to use a super guide. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you super guide today, but yeah, I do want to show you World 8 right after this. I'm only going to show you some of the levels. I'm not going to show you everything. Dude, you really gotta be right there, right next to me. Bro, you afraid to come next to me or what? Oh my goodness, what a great time to die, huh? But you already got the example. Okay, let's go to World 8. World 8. Alright, now these levels here are very, 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 very hard. So I'll just pick a random one that's a little easier than another. How dare you do that? I got that mushroom and now you take it away from me. Making good progress so far. That's good. And we made it. Sweet. The World 8 I haven't fully completed yet, so this enemy course you have to run at the right time. Well, never mind. This one is different. Different than what I was expecting. Okay. Yeah, I know I wasn't gonna make that. This is different. I was not expecting this. You couldn't just shoot me the other way. I want to go towards the tower. There we go. Now I made it. Let's try to show you this level, and then I'll get killed. And then that'll be the end of the video. Yeah, this one here is not easy. And I lost my mushroom. I'm definitely gonna die. These bombs just, they come out of nowhere and then, you know, yeah. shocked I already made it this far. I know I just started, but this is one I'm having difficulty with, but I don't want to use Super Guide. I want to try to get it myself. Yeah, they fall in the lava and they explode. Come on. Oh, I knew I wasn't going to make it. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be showing you the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, just showing you worlds 1 through 8, just giving you an idea of what it's like for me to play the game, and just showing you some of the levels of each world. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this, you can feel free to hit the like button. So yeah, peace out, Felicity Red Gang, and this is your Felicity Red Boy signing off. We'll see you guys next time.